am back in my girl cave. It has been a week since I came back from my cropping retreat. I've put everything pretty much away. There's still a mess on my desk, but I think there will always be a mess on my desk because I'm always working on something. Right now I'm struggling between wanting to continue working on my Europe album and completing a Christmas gift. I'm making a quilt for a dear friend of mine, and I need to get it done before, well, my goal was to get it done before Thanksgiving. That's not gonna happen because Thanksgiving is tomorrow, but I will definitely get it done so that I can mail it to her before Christmas, because that will be her Christmas gift. Okay, so I wanted to share some layouts that I completed at the crop. Now, obviously, I didn't complete a lot because I had to sort 640 pictures from my trip to Europe. Yes, 640. My husband went a little crazy taking pictures, but I love it. And I spent a lot of time uploading my photos by day into separate albums on the CBS website. And then when I went to pick them up, they were not in order. They were mixed up. It was a mess. So I spent the first day at the crop, just before I put anything on the table, I sorted all of the pictures by day, and then I put them in little Ziploc bags. Not little Ziploc bags. So I took the pictures and whatever I had. So for these, I have these stickers that I had purchased for that trip, and I've put them in these bags. Some of them, I think I had 17 of them where I already knew the paper that I wanted to use. So I created 17 kits that include the paper and the photos. Some of them even have embellishments. So I just quickly took whatever I had for that particular layout that I wanted to complete, and I put them in these baggies ready to go. So I completed 17 of those, and I started putting them in my little desk organizer. So I included some of the handouts. I have some of the washi that I want to use, the thickers, some stickers that I know I want to include, some random stickers. And then these are all page kits ready for me to scrap. So I'm keeping these on my desk so that throughout the holiday season, if I wake up before anybody else, which happens quite often, I can come into my room and work quietly while they sleep till 10, 11. You know how that goes with the young people. So I also, after I sorted all 640 of those pictures and I created all of these page kits, then the next day I was able to work on completing my Jamaica album. And I was ready to be done with that Jamaica album, because I'm pretty sure most of you that have multiple children know that what you do for one child, you have to do for the other, or there's issues. So I had pictures of them parasailing, and I had 4 sets of those pages to create. And it gets to the point where you don't really know what else to do to make them look different, besides just picking different papers. So I went to Google, because I didn't even know what to include for titles at that point. And I just typed in Google parasailing, and I found some ideas for titles. So this one said High Smiles, and I like how that turned out, a double page layout. So I used one big picture of each of the children. And mind you, these children are grown men at this point. This one is in the military. But I love not being caught up with my scrapbooking because I get to relive those days, and it's very sweet. I miss those days. So very simple, 2-page layout. Then I created the same one for another child. And this one, Google gave me another title, Into the Clouds. And I just used some of that leftover paper that I had used for my 6x6 page layout that I did with Janet's Hop. And I created another one, Parasailing Again. This one I just used one of the stickers to use as the title, and it says Girls Just Want to Have Sun. I still have to do the journaling on all of these, but I was pretty much over Jamaica. I just wanted to get that done. I like this one. This one was a collage of random pictures that I took, and then I have some close-ups of the things that we were pointing at. And it says, Life is Good Here. And it's just beautiful pictures that I took of Jamaica and the resort that we were staying. We stayed at an all-inclusive resort, and it was just lovely. So then I was done with Jamaica, and I was on to my trip to Europe, and I began with Spain. And these pages were actually base pages that I had completed with just scraps. So I had this sheet, just the outside frame, and then this one, I guess the part that I cut from the inside. And even though the greens are different, that worked for me. And I really knew that I wanted to use this paper because these are all squares, and this took place in one of the plazas or the squares, the town squares in Spain and Barcelona. So I thought I have to use that for this. So I used one of the old rub-ons, and it says La Plaza, which is the plaza or the square. I used the rub-on for my date, and then I just backed the pictures. And this, what happened was on our first day at Barcelona, we were walking around town, and as we walked through one of the plazas, just randomly people started gathering together and just having a dance to traditional Spanish music. So we joined, and it was just a great experience for my boys and for ourselves. Next, we have a layout that I created using Janet's Happy Horizontal. We were at Barcelona Beach, and this little teddy bear, I don't know if you can see the little teddy bear. Maybe I'll give you a little close-up. This little teddy bear, travels with us wherever we go. I shouldn't be showing you my picture of me in my bikini. Anyway, so she was sunning with me, and at this beach, you know, it's Europe, Spain, France. Some people go topless. So the little bear, she decided to go topless. She only wore the bottom part of her bikini. So I made like a little Polaroid picture of her, and my friend gave me this little sticker that says Gone Wild. I thought that was adorable, so I included that. Very simple, just use this little washi that I have with, I don't know what you call those in English, the steering wheel of the boat, el timón, and then some wood veneers. Of course, I can't make layouts of Spain without including the famous paella. Beautiful. It was just the most amazing food that we've had. It was just amazing. The boys enjoyed it. And I took a picture of this because my husband and I were going through a phase where we hated eating out, because he still does it. I try not to. And I hate to say this, but like when you go to a restaurant and you look at the silverware, it's kind of gross. Like it really takes away your appetite. So when we got there, the first thing we noticed was the silverware was spotless. It was as if they were new. So the sticker just came in perfectly. One thing that impressed me today was the silverware at that place. It was just wonderful. And I did Janet's Happy Horizontal, but I turned it sideways. I used some of that wood paper. I used a doily. It was wonderful. This one here, I love this layout. This is one of my favorite layouts. This was of the church La Sagrada Familia in Barcelona as well. And I used, except for this paper right here, everything was hideous. Hideous. I have this sheet of paper was, I guess it was a Christmas paper, and it was a 12 by 12 paper, and it was just the whole thing. I don't know where I put the other half because I only used half of it. The whole thing was just, and I shouldn't say it's hideous paper. It's not my style because I'm pretty sure it's somebody's style. And I apologize for calling it hideous, but it is definitely not my style. And it was the entire 12 by 12 sheet of paper of that stained glass. And I don't know what made me keep it. Probably because I knew that I could use the stained glass somewhere. So I cut it up. I cut up 2 sections to remind me of the stained glass windows at the church. I had a 3 by 4 card that said Barcelona. This is a piece of that. So I cut it in half, a 6 by 12, and I cut these 2 and then that one, and I flipped it to the other side. And then I did some stickers, some wood veneers. I even used my sequins. And then for La Sagrada Familia, that uses a lot of A's. So obviously the thickers did not have enough A's. So where is it? Okay, this one right here. There was another one. This one right here is a letter V that I cut a little piece from another letter and I put it in there. So I had La Sagrada Familia. And then again, a little tag with some stickers. I put the date there, some embellishments. So and then I went with my clear stickles and I added a little bit of glitter to the stained glass windows. I love this paper. So I used this ugly sheet of paper, and this one here was ugly as well, but you really can't, I wonder if it was really ugly, just plain looking ugly paper, but just a little hint was perfect. And then the back side was definitely not my style either. So I was very happy that I actually used it, and I love how it turned out. I just love this layout so much, and I can't wait to complete my other layouts. So hopefully during this holiday season, while everybody is still sleeping in, I'll wake up early and come and work on it. Like I said, I already have my tabletop kit ready. So I just grab a bag and I have the papers. I'll probably use that for matting. I have my pictures. Some of them I have stickers. I've also included, what do you call those? The papers that you pick up from the places that you visit. I have the tickets. When we went to the Coliseum, I kept the tickets, and they're actually gorgeous. So that's gonna be great embellishments. Look how beautiful the tickets are. So I'm gonna use those as embellishments, and I'm really looking forward to scrapping these. Will it get done within the holiday season? I doubt it. Like I said, there were 640 pictures. So who knows how long this is gonna take me. But at least I have a lot of the work done already, right? Because they're separated. This was from the cruise, and I can't believe that we purchased all of the pictures that they included. I don't remember that, but we bought all of the pictures that they took, all of them. And they are a lot of them, a lot. So yeah. So for this one, I have to look up for ideas on how to, you know, just make 8.5 by 11 pictures look nice. I even included for this one a black and white paper pad. So maybe I can use up this as well. It's black and white. So I will be spending some time on Pinterest looking for ideas for 8.5 by 11 portraits and scrapping those. So that's what I will be doing over the holiday break as soon as I finish this Christmas gift that I have to finish. And I'm looking forward to scrapping more next year and sharing my process with you. I have a mess in this room, and I feel like I have gotten to the point where I have too many things and I need to start cutting back. So that's what I'm going to be working on next year, is using up my stash, using up those ugly papers and making them look great. I mean, I'm just amazed at this layout. I am amazed. And I did a little bit of everything. I'm pretty happy with my cluster right there. I'm happy with this little cluster. That was a tag. I used a word sticker. I used some sequins that I've had. I've used with wood veneer, some embellishments. I even did a little bit of stamping right there where it says date, and then I wrote the date. So all I have left to do is type up my journaling. But I think I'm going to sit one day and type up the journaling for several pages at once, print them out, and then include them. But I was really happy, and this actually encouraged me to think about using up more of my stash for next year and making my room look nice again, not so crowded. And that way I'll have space to purchase new things. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your family and your friends, and gobble till you wobble. Bye.